Hello, welcome to iTi channel in association with PCHelicopters.com and PCSimulators.org. Be sure to check out the website for more reviews on helicopters and updates and news. So today we are in X-Plane. We are looking at the excellent X-Trident Bell 412 for X-Plane 10. This is one of my favourite helicopters. It's got great control, great stability, and we're going to have a quick fly of it and a quick look. So as I zoom in, you can see the attention to detail already on the panels, the way the panels are made. Look at the glare of the lights underneath. Authentic lighting, the flashing light. The attention to detail of the rotor blades. The Italian flag on the tail rotor even. So you can see straight away just by looking at that, a lot of work's gone into it, a lot of effort's gone into it, and they've tried to make this as realistic looking as possible, and they've done a brilliant job. I'm going to hop into the cockpit and I'm going to have a look at the dials. You see we've got multitudes of dials, lots and lots of dials. A lot of them working, a lot of them implemented, some not implemented yet, but I'm not sure whether they will be implemented at all, but we'll have to wait. There in the middle of the screen here you have the autopilot, which is very useful, the OVOR and ILS and GPS indicators there, and your usual analog controllers, the rotor blades, the altitude, the vertical speed, everything there as you'd expect. And let's have a look. Let's just go back a little bit and have a look at the. There's the lights for the landing lights. Let's switch it on and off, and they work on and off. And the RPM there, you can increase it here on the throttle on the collective. You got the go around as well, which allows you to go around if you can't land. The searchlight. Yeah, switch that on. Let's see if that actually comes on out the front. So let's spin it around. That's the searchlight we've just put on. Yeah, there you go. You see it's on, the searchlight, so that works. There it is on the left. So that works lovely. Go back inside, and lots of switches. I won't be able to go through all that today, but as you can see, there are plenty. And the attention to detail again, amazing. Look at that. Look at that panel. Look at the wear and tear of it. And even on the pedals, you got the bell inside the rubber there. Again, okay, moving over to the center console, we have the Garmin, which does work. You can set a route, so you can go to whatever you want. Click on activate, yes. Okay, so that works. As soon as the route. So there you go. There we're at Gatwick at the moment, and you have the VHF radios there, the audio radios. Okay. And let's see, there's also a little display here which is quite clever. If I click on FLIR, you should see it outside now. We've got a camera view of the outside. You can zoom in and out. Okay, press menu again. What other options have we got here? We've got reset. I suppose that resets it. Okay, radar. That gives us a radar view. What's this GNS 530? I don't know what that is actually. Okay, that's just, I beg your pardon, that's the Garmin. So that gives us the Garmin on here as well. So it's very handy, very useful, this monitor. What's here, and then we got a map I think there as well. So that gives us the map. Okay, so that's that. The doors they can open. So if I think I've opened them, but let's just open them again. Make sure I show you. Okay, yeah, they do open. And the rear doors as well, they do open as well. So that's the rear of the aircraft. A few seats. Okay, so let's go and switch back to one more thing I'm going to show you here is, if I can get a good view of it, is, oh, there we've got more light at the overhead panel. If I can get a good position here. Okay, is these wipers. So you've got wipers as well, low, medium and high. So again, if we go outside, we can see the effect they have on the outside of the helicopter. You can see there they are, the wipers are going. Great attention to detail. I like that sort of thing. It's only a little thing, but it does add to the experience, I think. So they've thought of that as well. There's another compass there you can see. So let's turn these off. Oh, I'm going too fast now. Let's turn them off. Okay, they're off. You've got your heaters on here, your blowers, and they do work, I believe, yeah, on and off. The anti-collision light, the navigation lights, which you can switch on and off. shafts. Console lighting on brighter, put everything on light, bright, or the brightness of the lights. So plenty and plenty of functions there. Windshield, emergency, so many switches. I won't be able to go through all those today because obviously we haven't got all the time. And quickly go outside one more time to have a look. So this is the outside of the helicopter. We are using the Carabinieri livery. There are a couple of other liveries you can choose from as well. There's about 8 or 9 I think. Let me just quickly show you that. So go to aircraft, open aircraft, and let's go to, there we are, all the default paint works you've got. So there's quite a lot to choose from there. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump back in the cockpit. I'm going to put my track IR back on. I see there's a Lufthansa there waiting to take off, so we better hurry. Joystick and equipment. I'm going to put my track IR on. There we go. So that's back on. I'm going to activate it. And now we're going to take off. So what we'll do, we'll take off and we'll have a quick tour of Gatwick and then we'll land. So let's see what it's like. So collective up. No, it's nice and smooth. There's no issues with that at all. I'm not worrying about joystick sensitivity. It seems to flawlessly go up. Nice, stable ascent. You can take off now, pal. So let's see how we do with the speed. Going past the Lufthansa there. Right, we've got right about, let's see how fast we can go. Get about 100 knots. I'm just going to see at the speed that we can get this to go to. I see it's very stable in the air. Getting at 220. Oh look, it's even hitting 140 here. Got some speed on it. We're going to go to the max. Not quite. That's 140. What's that look like from there? Look at the light as it approaches us. Wow. But we won't crash now. We're on outside the cockpit. Excellent. So hitting quite fast on that one, nearly 140, but not quite. So I'm going to try and see what it looks like on the outside without crashing, of course. So this is the Carabinieri version of the Bell 412, and I'm not fighting the controls like I have with some of the other, especially the Bell 407, very twitchy. But this is very stable. Spin it around and see what it looks like from here. Here's the light. I like it, I really like it. I'm going to stick, see what else other views we've got. The rear view. You can see from the rear. Back inside here. I like this view the one the best, the flyby view, look at that. Obviously we're on London and Gatwick, so we're going to see if, let's see if I can do some sort of hover. I'm going to try hover. This is a manual hover as well, by the way. I'm trying to get the hover. I'm trying to do the next turn over here, see if I can. It's gone a bit further forward now. That's better. Oh. Okay, so after that hover, let's go towards the landing spot. Not far from here, about 2-3 minutes away. So we're going to have a look at landing it. Quickly change view. Look at that view, that flyby view, brilliant. Look at that. With the clouds in the background, great display there. Now look close up. I like this helicopter because it makes flying a pleasure, and you're not fighting the controls. It's not oversensitive that you move the joystick a little bit and it goes all the way to the left or to the right. It does respond well with the fighter stick that I have anyway, and it gives you a good flight experience. Let's see, and look at the lighting effect as well, the attention to detail, the graphics. So really great package. Of course, made by X-Trident. I believe you also find X-Trident on the PC Helicopters group on Facebook. Let's have another look at this. Look at that, it looks brilliant, doesn't it? So we can see how this bird lands now. Taking it towards the airfield, get inside the cockpit again. So we'll have a look from the rear. And there's no slope in the frames either. I'm getting a good steady frame rate. You do get the occasional stop that happens in X-Plane with most of the aircraft, so I wouldn't worry too much about that because that's quite normal. Side view. So zoom in a little bit closer. You can even see, if you look closely, the smoke coming out of the engine here. You see a slight smoke? That's great. All these small details that they've incorporated, which some people don't notice, but you can see it there. You can see that smoke. Some people might think, oh, that's nothing, but it is, because it adds to the realism. That's what simulation is all about. Realism and simulating realism. And all those things, they make such a difference. Let's see let's get another view of the ride-by view, fly-by view. You see, you get the speed sense of this helicopter there as it goes towards you in that view. So we're going to find a spot to land here. I think this is Luton Airport. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's an issue with one of my scenery packs for Luton Airport, so you'll see that it's not actually there. But we're going to land it anyway. Let's take it down. There's another plane waiting to land over there, or waiting to take off, I say. And we're going to try and land over near that square over there, see what it's like. We've gone from quite a height, so we're still going a little bit too fast. The 40 knots. I'm going to reduce the bleed off a little bit more speed, and the collective raise maybe just a little touch. And there we go, coming into land. As you can see, you look around. I find this is something they've really worked on. It's something they've really put a lot of effort into to make it look as great as it does, and not just look as good as it does, but flies brilliantly. Even all the dials, if we just zoom in on the dials now, let's have a look at the dials. Everything's working as it should, even the clock on the right there, see the clock? Here, that's working. Okay, let's get it into land now, enough of that. Let's land it, and see what it's like landing. Here it comes. Great control over it, and we're down. So not a bad landing. I'm not claiming to be an expert at landing, but this lands pretty nicely. And that is the X-Trident Bell 412 for X-Plane. For more reviews, go to pchelicopters.com. For now, thanks a lot.